Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be building this weather app from scratch. Okay, so basically, if I type in any city into this input field, let's say Lagos, it's going to show me the name of the city I just typed in, and it's going to show me the weather condition, the present weather condition of the city, the temperature, the minimum temperature, and the maximum temperature. So let me click on search and show you this. It takes time. So basically, what is happening is that whenever I click on search, it's making an API call. It's making a request to an API. Okay, and I'm going to show you that API in a sec. So it's making a request to that API and it's fetching the data about the city. About, for example, in this case, Lagos. It's pulling the data for Lagos and it's then outputting that data onto the screen. So now let me show you the API. So we're going to be doing that, and I'm going to walk you through the whole process. So let me show you the API we're going to be using for this exercise. So all you have to do is just go to rapidapi.com, okay, and then you sign up. Don't worry, the sign up is free. So you just sign up and then you create a free account, okay, and then you search for this API called Yahoo Weather, okay. So once you search for Yahoo Weather, you're going to be taken to this page. You're going to be okay. You're taken to this page, and then instead of saying test endpoints, you're going to see something like subscribe to API or subscribe to test or something like that. So all you have to do is click on that subscribe to test, and then you're going to be taken. Don't worry, you're not pinning anything. You're going to be taken to a page. Let me show you an example of a page or something like that. Oh, no need. So you're going to be taken to. I was not waste time. So you're going to be taken to a page where you're going to subscribe, and then there's going to be an option for this is the page. So you just have to just click on. Okay, so because I'm already subscribed, that's why my own is different. But for you, I'm going to be saying subscribe. So all you have to do is just click, or you have to just choose this plan, this basic plan, this $0 per month plan, and then click on subscribe, and then you're good to go. And then you come back to this page here, is API documentation page. Okay, okay. So once you're on this page, you don't have to like touch anything here. You can leave everything the way it is. Okay, and then all you have to do is just click on this Node.js Exos. Click on the drop down and then select JavaScript and select fetch. Okay, so this is the code you're going to be using. So if you want to test the code, you can just click on test endpoint. Okay, so now it's showing me the result for Sunnyvale in California. So this is the location, blah blah blah, and then this is the present condition place. So it is cloudy, and then this is the temperature in the place, which is 54. So come back to this code snippet and then click on copy code. So you go to uh your text editor or Visual Studio Code. We are using Visual Studio Code. So let me just clear this up since we're going to be building everything from scratch again. So basically, I'm going to be creating three functions. Okay, before we get there, this is the HTML file. I'm going to like have a link to the GitHub. So I'm using the HTML file. So the site are already built using Bootstrap. That's why you can see all these classes. Okay, that is why the page is attractive. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave a link to this code. I'm going to leave it a link to in my description box in the description box below. So I can just copy and paste the code to your text editor. So basically, in this editor, wow, we're calling the function this search city function work by that. I was creating our script here. So basically, we are going to be creating three functions. Okay, one function is going to be called get weather data, and basically, and it's going to take in the parameter of city. So basically, what this function is going to do is it's going to pull the data of the city that we are that the user is searching for. Okay, so and Okay, and then another function we want to create is then this is uh the function that we are going to call search city, and it's not going to take any parameter. Okay, so basically this is the function that will work when the user clicks on search. Okay, and basically you're going to be calling this function get weather data inside this function here. Okay, so whenever the user clicks on that search button, this search button, we are also calling this function right here. Okay, and then we're also like outputting the data, this data here, we're outputting into the DOM. So for that we need to create another function I'm going to call show weather data, and it's going to take in you're going to take in a parameter. That parameter is going to be this function. Now the returned, what is being returned from this function, so I'm just going to call it weather data. Okay. And then we're also calling this function inside this search function as well, and we're going to pass in the returned value. We're going to pass in the return value from this get weather data. We're going to pass into this place. Okay, so this function, basically this function is what is going to show our, is going to like output our data to the DOM, to the screen. So this get weather function is going to put the data about the city that the user is searching for, and then this search city is going to call this get weather data, and it's going to call this weather data. Okay, so this search city again this search city function is what is going to run when the user clicks on that button, this button search. That is what we are calling the search city function when whenever the user clicks on it. That's why we have this click. It goes to search city function. I hope that is clear. So now let me paste this. So I'll come here and then copy this code right here and then paste it inside here. Okay. So okay, so this thing is already hard coded. Basically so basically if I try to like log it, it's going to show me data for Sunnyvale. Okay, if I call the function, let me call the function. Let me say get weather data and then control alt n. You see it's going to show me it's going to show me data for Sunnyvale. Let me show you the city. This is Sunnyvale, California. Okay, but we don't want that. We want the user to enter whatever they want. So what I'm going to do now is just remove this Sunnyvale and then we'll just convert this string into template literal, so we can then quotes. Okay, and then this Sunnyvale, just do this and then passing this city parameter. Okay, so that makes sense. And now let me call the function again. Let me enter Lagos. So Lagos is in Nigeria. Let me see what it's going to show. Now let's see. City Lagos, region Lagos, country Nigeria. Okay, that's because I hope you understand. I hope you understand. That's because the city is now the parameter, is now the data that is being pulled. So now basically the API is pulling data for this Lagos city. Okay, instead of Sunnyvale. So we don't need this anymore. So that's basically it for this function right here. And all I have to do is come here and then search city. So this is a promise. This function is returning the promise. Okay, I have to put return. Okay, you have to put return here, so it is going to return the promise, or else your code will break. So because this function right here is returning a promise, this get data. We are going to use something like dot then. We are going to put data from this function and then use dot then, or we can use async await. I hope you are familiar with that. So I'll try to use both to just show you how they work. So I'm going to put async here. Okay, and then I'm going to call this function, right? Get data, get weather data, and then passing. Okay, no, before we do that, we will have to get the city from the input field. Yeah, this input field. Node. So we have to get the city from this input field, and for that we're going to have to like do something called I want to say const city. I'm not going to say document dot get element by ID. So the ID for this input field is city input. Okay, as you can see here, okay, city input by ID, city input, and then I'm then going to pass in that city. Okay, no, that's to be city input dot value. Okay, so when whatever the user types in there is going to be pulled in, it's going to be pulled, and then it's going to be saved in this variable known as city, and then that city variable is then going to be passed into this weather data, and then I'm going to save it here. I'm going to save this one in the variable. I'm going to call data, and I'm going to use await because it's going to return the promise. And then with this data, I'm going to then pass that data into this DOM. So we are going to be data. Is there a way to console log this? Let me try console log. Oh no. Okay, just do something like console log. Just data. So if I type, let me see, because it should show me the result. It should show an object in the console. So just open the console. Okay. Aha, exactly. Where is it in? Okay, yeah, this is in the because so you can see it's working. It's working. So if I type in, let's say, let me say, Moscow, Moscow. I think it's pronounced Moscow. Okay, it's returning. Then Moscow. As you can see, it's pulling data from Moscow. Oh, Moscow, anyone. Okay. So let me just run this. Okay, just okay. Now I'm going to be we are going to be then showing data that we want onto the screen. So basically, we need 5 things. We need the city name to be here. We need the condition to be here. We need temperature, the mean and the temp temperature. So this is going to be the document. So we're going to be changing the inner text, okay, of this element right here. So we come to the document of get element by ID, then come to your HTML temp, temp, output. Okay, so this is city name. I'm going to be using city name. We're going to need weather type. Okay, so this weather type, what I'm going to show you. City name. Okay, weather type. The inner text. Weather doesn't matter. So inner text. Just put it in. So it makes sense. Get element by ID. Then to click the city name. Okay, dot inner text. So then this is going to be weather data. Remember we already passed in. Okay, just come up. Weather data. That is the data we're passing from. Now the data we're getting from our API. So if I come to the city name, let me check the city name. Okay, so this is going to be something like data dot location, because this is an object. That's 3 keys. This is an object. So data dot location dot city dot location dot city, and then for the weather type, that's going to be under current observation, and then I think okay, this is it. That's going to be data dot current observation. Let me just copy this. Okay, current observation dot condition dot text. So that's going to be weather data dot current observation dot what did I say, condition dot condition dot text. Okay, so let's just save this to okay. So if I type in the city now, I should get the city name and also the other condition. Let me say Lagos. Let's see. See an error. Okay, we have an error. What does it mean can't read it at all? Same mistake here. Let's see. Still an error. I'm causing problem. Okay. I think I know what the problem is. It's with this premise, right? I'm not supposed to like console log this premise. I'm just meant to be like return the response. That's what the problem is. Let's see. Let's see if I'm correct. If I'm correct. And then click on search. It should show London and then the condition. Let's see. Yeah, that was the problem. Okay. So basically I have to return the response here and not console log it. Okay. Since I'm dealing with DOM in this case, I'm not using console log. I don't know if that makes sense. But basically what I'm trying to say is when you copy your code, you should change this console log. You should remove this console log right here. Okay. So that's basically it. Now let's finish the rest. Let me just copy paste 1, 2, 3. So this one is going to be for the temp. This is going to be for main temp. Let's copy this 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to be for max temp. Okay. And then this is so for this Yahoo API, it's giving me the forecast for like 11 days. So this zeroth item is for today, and that's what we're going to be using. Okay, that's what we're going to be using. So instead of using this cloudy, I'm going to be using this text inside this item here. Okay, because I want it to be accurate. So I have to change it to data type. So that's going to be weather data dot current. So for this is going to be data dot. I'm sorry. Well, okay, this not this, not this one. So that's going to be weather data dot forecast. Or I can just leave that. Let me just change the temperature. Is it temperature? I think under current observation is temperature. Yeah, so let me just use temperature now at this place. Temperature. Only for max and only for max temperature and that will be forecast. I'm going to see weather data dot forecast dot. No. This is an array, so it's going to be weather forecast 08 item dot. Is this I? Okay, main. So that's going to be okay. Then just copy this. Then paste it. And this is going to be high. So I think we're done. So that basically it. So let me just say Lagos. search. Is there an error? Okay, this works. So our app is working really well, showing the city name, the condition, the temperature, and like, so let me say New York. Let's try the first city. Let's say New York. Sorry, this is a bit slow. I don't know if it is my network or the API. So New York is working. Let's say Jersey City. Okay, it's working. Let's say Seattle, Washington. Okay, works fine. What about let me say a city in Asia? I want to use let's say Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Okay, Mecca. Okay, wow, Is it really autocorrect? Is it wow, this is awesome. So let's say Dubai. Okay, this thing takes time. I think I'm not sure it's meant to call the API. Okay, I think the API because the latency is like 2 seconds. So yeah. Okay, finally let's do Shanghai. Shanghai. Okay, Shanghai. Okay, yeah. So yeah, our app is working perfectly fine, and all it takes is just 31 lines of code. Okay, let me reboot this. So yeah, 29 lines of code. Okay. Before I end this tutorial, I said I was going to show you how to use .10. So let me roll this async here. So we don't have to use this await. All we have to do is just call this get rid of data function and then say something like .10, and then it's going to take in the response, and then I want you to do something with the response. Then just copy this, and then yeah. So that is it. So if I come here, the app should still work perfectly fine. So let me say Canberra. Canberra is the capital of Australia. Okay, something is an error. Let me check. Data is not defined. Okay. I'm meant to pass it. Okay, let me just take data. Okay. Now this should work perfectly fine. Let me say Canberra again. Canberra. Yeah, that is it. It works. What about Auckland in New Zealand? Auckland in New Zealand. Let's see. Auckland, yeah. Oh yeah, it works. So that is it. So you can either use .10 or you can use async await. Either one works fine, but I think I prefer async. I mean, undo everything here. And then, yeah, let's check it one more time. Then we end this boring video. Let's say Manchester, Manchester, in the UK, in the United Kingdom. That is it. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.